Archivist 9 active. Episode designation 1 Piece Season 2 Episode 17 The Deadly Foot. Technique bursts forth Sanji vs. the Invincible Pearl released year 2000. This record continues immediately from the prior episode and state without interruption. The episode resumes with the hostile commander withdrawing from direct engagement while maintaining battlefield authority through subordinates. The environment remains damaged but stable. A new hostile combatant advances from the enemy formation. This individual identifies as Pearl and assumes forward position without hesitation. His body is fully enclosed in defensive plating designed to negate direct impact. His presence reestablishes offensive momentum for the hostile force. Pearl initiates combat by deploying repeated frontal assaults. His armor absorbs all incoming force without visible damage. He advances through resistance with minimal reduction in speed or stability. Initial contact confirms that standard physical attacks are ineffective. Defensive advantage is absolute during early engagement. Sanji advances to intercept despite accumulated fatigue and injury. He engages without weapons, relying exclusively on lower body strikes. Initial attacks fail to penetrate the armor. Recoil transfers force back into Sanji, causing physical strain. This confirms the armor's complete absorption capability under standard conditions. Pearl initiates a secondary mechanism integrated into his armor. Friction generated by movement ignites external surfaces, producing sustained flames. The heat creates a lethal perimeter and prevents close engagement. Environmental risk increases due to fire spread potential. Sanji sustains burn exposure but continues engagement. The tactical field narrows as direct contact becomes hazardous. Sanji alters approach by increasing speed and altering strike angles. He avoids direct frontal impact and targets balance disruption. Repeated motion generates airflow interference that destabilizes Pearl's stance. The armor remains intact but its stability decreases. Pearl's reliance on friction becomes a liability rather than an advantage. During escalation, Pearl overextends. His internal temperature rises beyond control due to continuous ignition cycles. His armor begins to fail at containment. Structural integrity degrades. Flames intensify beyond operational tolerance. This results in internal damage rather than external breach. Sanji executes a decisive strike during this instability. The impact disrupts Pearl's balance and accelerates internal overheating. Pearl loses control and collapses. His armor extinguishes as function ceases. The defeat is total and irreversible within the encounter. Pearl is rendered non-combat capable. This outcome shifts battlefield control. The hostile formation loses its primary forward unit. Morale destabilizes among remaining forces. The hostile commander does not intervene at this stage, indicating recalculation rather than retreat. Sanji sustains visible injury from burns and exhaustion. Despite damage, he remains standing. This marks a transition from support role to active frontline defender. His effectiveness is confirmed under extreme conditions. Luffy remains unable to engage due to accumulated injuries. Zoro remains unconscious and non-operational. Zeph observes the outcome without interference. His posture indicates acknowledgement of Sanji's growth and combat readiness. Environmental stability is partially restored following cessation of flames. Structural damage remains but immediate collapse risk decreases. The battlefield enters a temporary pause. The episode concludes with Sanji standing between the enemy and the vulnerable personnel. His decision to fight has altered the immediate power balance. The hostile commander remains present but has not resumed attack. Threat probability remains elevated but delayed. Combat readiness persists on both sides with further escalation anticipated. To preserve archival stability and ensure continuity of recorded data, the viewer is instructed to like, subscribe, and share this record through approved distribution channels.